The car door of my electric vehicle opens as I arrive in the garage. I enter the vehicle. Car, please take me to work, I say. In a precise and autonomical fashion, the garage opens and the vehicle exits without a sound. A digital screen housing a few buttons is displayed in front of me, one of which is a music button. With the inability of song choice, I simply press the music button and a song plays instantaneously. The electric vehicle's sensory system capable of monitoring my mood, facial expression, and body language has selected a song, the exact song I wanted to hear without even knowing it. As the electric vehicle drives and songs play, my watch beeps, although it is not the next consecutive hour. I view my watch face. It has indicated the discovery and extermination of a cancer cell in my liver. The sound of music diminishes as my car expresses its arrival. The door opens. I get out. As I proceed to walk into my place of work, the car door closes and the car itself drives off to find a park for the remainder of the day. Is this an average morning in the near-distant future, or a fictitious reality? With the ever-increasing incorporation of artificial intelligence and our human lives becoming exponentially automated, one must wonder, will these fervent changes impact our lifestyle, the human condition, our jobs? My name is Oscar Guin. I hold a PhD in computer technology and I currently work at the Wollongong University where I lecture and research the implication of modern technologies. Firstly, I would like to thank you all for attending this event deemed the Future Science. I appreciate all those who are sitting in front of me today. In my speech, I shall be briefly exploring the key area that is to be affected by the advances in new technology. That is, what will happen to our jobs. If questions arise during or after this talk, please stay as I will be conducting a Q&A session post-talk. The fear that automation will create a large-scale unemployment dates back to the 19th century in the Industrial Revolution. The advances in technology were drastic for the times. However, the stigma created surrounding automation initially was slightly pretentious, mainly due to the fact that for each job lost to a robot, a new job would be created for a human. The original stigma around has now resurfaced with the introduction of machine learning. People now fear a terrifying upheaval with the possibility of a new, fully automated working class, and rightfully so. Humans hold two varieties of ability, physical and cognitive. In the Industrial Revolution, machines were to emulate raw human physical ability, with humans retaining a substantial edge in cognition. However, advances in artificial intelligence are now centralized in cognition and are beginning to now outcompete humans in increasing number of cognitive skills. Through neuroscience and behavior economics, scientists have discovered that human free will is rather the calculations of hundreds of billions of neurons in the human brain that allow decision making. These biochemical algorithms are indeed far from perfect. Even advanced drivers make stupid decisions, along with mechanics, electricians, chefs, and even, although one would hope rarely, doctors. Computers are becoming increasingly efficient in analyzing human behavior and human decisions. A self-driving car is now better at preventing crashes than a human. The situation in which a human driver is predicting the intentions of a pedestrian is conducted through biochemical patterns, through analyzing behavior and expressions, although unbeknownst to them. An AI equipped with the right sensors will have the ability to do the same more efficiently and accurately than that of the human. According to Yuval Noah Harari, a prominent public intellect with a PhD in history and a professor at the University of Jerusalem, close to 1.25 million people are killed annually as a result of traffic incidents, over 90% caused by human error. Harari writes in his book, The 21 Lessons for the 21st Century, that in the USA, 31% of fatal crashes are due to alcohol abuse, 30% involved in speeding, and 21% involved are distracted drivers, all of which a self-driving car will never conduct. The inevitable overhaul of human drivers, both occupational and recreational, to self-driving cars could reduce 90% of fatalities on the road. That is 1.125 million lives saved potentially each year. The 2015 film Ex Machina, although a fictional creation, serves as a fantastic analogy and viewing of the potential cognitive sensory ability of artificial intelligence. The protagonist, Nathan, is chosen to conduct a Turing test on an AI humanoid robot called Ava. During a talking session, the robot begins to question its evaluator with simple questions. When Nathan replies, the robot rejects his initial answers instantaneously. The robot simply says, lie, as he answers the questions, and indeed he was lying. Yes, Ex Machina is a fictional film, although the technology in the film isn't fortuitous. It has incorporated realistic technology that is being tested as I speak. That is sensory technology. If this technology is implemented in society, what will that mean for detectives, police, and investigators? These walking lie detectors will indefinitely outcompete a human's ability to investigate. In fact, law enforcement across the world already use semi-autonomous technology, including Cleveland Police Department's Griffin robot and South Korea's RoboGuards. The radical improvements of artificial intelligence and autonomous technology can be seen as cataclysmic and an immediate threat to our occupations. The implementations of these technologies could well leave billions of people redundant. A prominent viewing of this so-called existential threat is that human occupations will be receded by millions of robots. However, this ideology is incoherent due to two technological abilities: connectiveness and updatability. Humans are individuals. It is difficult to connect them to one another in order for all of them to be up to date. Computers, opposingly, are not individuals and can be interpreted as parts of an integrated network. Let's say, hypothetically, all the world's doctors are overthrown by an integrated network of AI doctors. The new doctors will all possess the most adequate and modern knowledge of this occupation, and due to their integration, will be able to be updated collectively with newfound information as well. In continuance my doctor analogy, which is again going to be purely hypothetical, let's say that a doctor, human or robot, has discovered an improved, more efficient and safer way of conducting heart surgery. That doctor will be able to access the worldly integrated network of doctors with the ability of adding this newly discovered improved surgical procedure, in which the entirety of the world's doctors will be updated with this important information instantaneously. Historically speaking, technological advances have increased human condition and lifestyle. Contrastingly, nowadays, we have seen a dramatic decrease in the overall mental health of humans. This seemingly fortuitous decrease may well correlate to the advancements in technology and continuous upheaval of jobs. Humans strive for purpose, and for some, their occupation quenches this thirst for purpose. What will you do if you lose your job to AI? This question obligates further and continuous conversation. I want to thank the audience for attending this talk, although short-lived. As previously mentioned, I will be conducting a Q&A in just a moment. Thank you again, and for those who are leaving, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Thank you.